Hey guys, this is my review of the new Zoids Wild Raptoria. For legal reasons, I have been instructed to inform you that Raptoria does not at all sound like the name of some strange medical condition where raptors just keep pouring out of you. And also, even if it did, this would not at all be strangely fitting because this is the third version of the Raptor already, and it's like Takara Tomy just can't stop making these, so it really doesn't make sense, and I don't know why you would think such a silly thing, but well, now you've been told.
Robo Shop.
Right, let's take a look at this thing. On the front, of course, we have all the usual designs. It says Zoids here, Takara Tomy logo up there, Zoids Wild 27. As per usual, a really cool photo manipulation of the Raptoria in its natural habitat, I guess. I keep finding though that these just, they really do keep getting better. This is really well executed. Looks really cool. On the back, also the usual. We've got a pack of Raptorii, I don't know, attacking from the sky. We have the stats here. Somewhere on the side is right. There you go. Here's the regular mode and what it looks like in Wild Blast mode. Yeah, and that's it, really. I mean, it's a Zoids Wild box. We know what these look like by now. So let me open this up with my extra big knife of knifing. Okay, here we go. Pixel camo insert. And the first thing that I'm actually interested in, which is the parts list. Before I take, actually no, let me pull everything out of the box. Here are the building instructions. Gonna need those in a second. We have S bag, A bag, and the B bag with the armor pieces. I'm liking this collar from the look of it. The motor is in the S bag, so there's nothing in here. And now what I actually want to look at, first and foremost, is the parts list, because of course we need to check out what's different from the original version, from the Raptor. So I've got the Raptor parts list right here. I'm gonna open that one up. And here we go. The eyepiece is a different color. Remember, this is Raptoria, this is Raptor. Right here on the right. So eyepiece is green on the Raptoria, red on the Raptor. Otherwise, it's a little hard to get this all in the frame, but here are the bone mo parts. I mean the bone parts for the Raptor. These are the bone parts for the Raptoria. No difference. I'm just taking another look at this. Nope, they're exactly the same. So, armor then. Yeah, there's basically no difference. You can see here, I think I can get this all in the frame. Just barely. Okay, looking alright. You see B2, B1, B2, they look a little different. The layout's a little different. That confused me for a second there. B3, B4, B5, 6 and 7, the head armor pieces, and then we have these added blades, and that's it. So the only difference between these two is that the Raptoria has more blades than the Raptor, which also means, which is kind of fun, that you can, I guess, probably build it up as just a blue Raptor. But yeah, that's the difference in the parts, which means that for the purposes of the unboxing section of this video, I'm only going to open up the B part. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot here that we really need to be looking at. I'll show you guys the caps as well. Those are also a different color. But anyway, let's peekaboo here. So first of all, okay, this is really nice. There's quite a bit of marbling here as usual, of course, but this is a really cool collar. So if you're gonna do like me for the purposes of this video, and you leave this unbuilt, you'll be happy to hear that you're getting parts in a really cool looking, like pale, sort of slightly metallic. I can't tell if there's any, I think there's some chips in there, but it's this really nice pale blue color, and not some sort of intense, goofy looking cartoonish blue. I really like this. Of course, sort of, you know, desaturated pale blue is one of my favorite colors anyway, so obviously I'm going to be happy. And here we have the blades. These go on the front, I think. I like the shape of these things. They're really dull in the front, I guess for safety reasons. It's not a whole lot of detail on them though. It's not terribly impressive. There's another one. There's two of each. I'm just gonna hold up one. Yeah, that's the blades. Quick look at the caps maybe, because those are a different color. And what's interesting here is, hold on, I'll hold it on my hand, maybe that way you can, other than the fact that it won't stay in place, I think you can see it's an extremely clear green. It's really very translucent, which is kind of unusual. They've had translucent caps on these kits in the past, but they were fairly opaque, not like these ones. Anyway, yeah, that's really all there is to look at here. So I'm going to shut the camera off, get this guy built, and then we'll do the usual comparisons. See you in a second. Yeah, and by in a second, I mean that I realized a second later that we still need to take a look at the stickers. Sorry this picture looks a bit weird, but most of the designs are white, so I had to crank up the contrast so you could see them. Anyway, this pretty much follows the new style of Zoids Wild stickers, and I've said before, I really like these. To be honest, I'm particularly fond of these little pictograms mimicking the Zoid itself. I mean, I don't know why a Zoid would have basically a stylized picture of itself on its armor, but I don't know, it's cool, man. It's like, I don't know, the PG version of nose art or something. Anyway, let's do these comparisons now. First off, here's the Dillaphos, and the less said about this pile of goofy tooth, the better. So I'm just going to say I like the Raptoria better by a mile. And here's the OG Raptor. Different collar, no blades. I also did a quick comparison of the two without the extra blades on the Raptoria, so you can see how the collars compare. They're both pretty nice, really. I guess it's just a matter of your personal preference. Next, we have the Raptoria in Wild Blast mode, if that's still what it's called now. You're supposed to rotate the blades forward, otherwise obviously it's the same thing as with the Raptor. And the next question, of course, is, does it still walk that way? And the answer is, sure, but not very far. I think the problem here is just that the model's too big for the little wind-up motor. When you pick it up after it gets stuck, it keeps moving its legs for about 3 times as many steps as it actually manages to make with its feet on the ground. Kind of unfortunate if you're trying to get kids born after 2010 excited about wind-up toys, if you ask me. Anyway, the somewhat surprising conclusion here is that I actually like this one, in case you couldn't tell. I don't really think the Raptor is such a great model that we need a new version every 6 months, but apart from that, like I said, I really like the blue collar, and the added blades actually kinda, I don't know, it works for me, man. It gives the Zoid some added bulk, and the shapes actually match the design and kind of enhance it visually. Plus, if you don't like him, you can always just leave him off. But then the question is why you'd get this one at all, of course. I guess if you don't have a Raptor yet, now you've got 2 collar choices, but if you already have one, well, if you like what you're seeing, there's no reason not to buy one. But if you feel like you already have this kit, well, you're not wrong either. Well, and that wraps her up for this one, folks. If I can stick to my schedule, I should actually be able to keep uploading weekly until the end of October at least, but we'll see how that goes. I have enough things to make videos about, but I also need to, make the videos. The plan is that what I'll show you guys next week is a Maschinenkrieger build I completed recently, so look forward to that. I think it's pretty cool. In the meantime, thanks for watching. Give that like button a good spanking, subscribe, check me out on Patreon, don't drink and drive, and I'll see you in the next one.